Whee! What's with that? Hmm. Okay, now the headphones going. Alright, good. Good. Now to get the link. Link gotten. Twitter moment. Tweet. Alright, we know how it goes at this point. I've actually really gotten into messing around with FL Studio again. I haven't messed around with it for like a while, but I hope that I can like make cohesive music enough to actually be able to play. And also, I haven't finished the sketch for it yet. So, yeah. The hell do I even want to play? Yeah, that isn't gonna be heavily incorporated. Hmm. Hmm. Because I actually haven't drawn Ash in the new hairstyle I have. So, this will actually be really good. And generally, I haven't drawn in a while. And also, I don't know, I keep pausing music. I think it's a good volume. Right, so that's the mic. There. still great line art color. Howdy. Oh, wait, isn't that? I don't know. I don't know why I keep pausing the music because it's at like a really low volume. If anything, I should be turning down my volume. But anyways, I'm pretty good. Thank you. I'm going to reposition the hand and all that, and the arm. I gotta find something else quick. My stream's starting to become a huge Death Dynamic Shroud advertisement. Oh. I played these songs so much that I'm so used to them, which is why I've started playing like more different songs. They just kind of get boring after a while. And it's kind of an issue when I make music, because like when I was messing around with FL Studio, I would like mess around with stuff so much that I'd just get bored of it. But goddamn, Death Dynamic Shroud is really so good for these streams, because they have so much stuff with such varying styles. Like, my gosh. Because like I'm drawing blanks with a lot of stuff in here other than Death Dynamic Shroud. Like, yes, well, yeah, that's what it is. No, we're not going to do the same color we did for the last drawing. Well, let's bring that gradient I used to do back. I used to as if it wasn't like a week ago at this point. Oh no. I did it on the background layer, and I thought it would go well, but that made the text really big. copyrighted stuff is down here, which means, well, you could say, well, never mind. But anyways, I might want to go group music because I still have the Glaciology stuff I could literally play. Oh, great seizure warning because groove music does this for some weird reason. I guess I always have to school or something. This is so fun. Neat. So funny. we have hit the 1 hour mark of the stream, and I think I'm done. This is honestly very cool, Nate. And like, yeah, this is very cool. I'm actually really proud of it. Cause I noticed that like I kind of somewhat forgot to put shading on the last art I did of Ari, which hold on, I gotta go back to it on pictures, art, comes from you, August, Allen. What the hell's Ari? Oh yes, because when I go through to it through here, right? But anyways, but like it kind of works out for the aesthetic of the drawing, especially here. I noticed that whenever I do like the quote unquote aesthetic versions of art, I always dislike the original versions. But I this never like the other way around, or it's never a situation where like what the hell? I just lost my train of thought, but because it's always a situation where I prop it and I make the aesthetic version. I'm just like, because this to me looks bleak. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Hope I will look at other music to play that could last for as long as I do this one. I don't think this will look too bleak though. I do need to add some like shading here though. I'm so go so much. Okay, it's still in a blur. Get out there. That's way too small. You get out there. Right, boom. But I don't think it'll look bleak. So that's pretty cool. Also, this is gonna be my last drawing of the month of August. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's selected. Alright. We'll have so much music on here just for me. Sure play. I'm gonna be real honest here. This actually kind of looks cool. Well, could this perhaps be a third version? Wink, 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 wink. No, it's not. Now back to the music. You know what? I'm gonna make that version. Come on. This unironically looks great. What the? How the hell? Thank you. Oh, that's why. Alright, this is the part where I have to go to the Discord servers. And so, even though I have no reason to, I'm going to go to the intermission screen, because I don't know why it won't happen. I'm just weird. Anyway, so listen to music. I'm back. So, well, this has been a pretty ow. This has been a pretty good end month for my art. And you know what? I might just do something really cool for it. So I don't need the intermission. I don't know why I just intermission. So I want to go on a bit about this on Twitter. Crap! Still has that copy. Come on. Uh, I'm going to go to my home page. Copy Methographs. This is why. This is why things are bad in things. Retweet it. Check the notifications. And then close Twitter. Alright. Crap, I need to open up GX again. But this is something that's generally going to be really cool. Alright. My art gallery. And this month we're looking at August. I won't look at all my overall art until November 29th. That is the plan. Because that's going to be really cool. Alright, so let's go over it all. Let's wait for all to load in. Because this is quite a lot of stuff. So, we're going to have to wait for this to load. I'm just going to give backstory to a lot of these drawings and generally talk about making them and what it was like. So, when I made this drawing, you know, hold on. So, this was art that I made that was fan art for the June archive. You know, the footnote energy, all that. And this is the first ever art I made on August. This is when I had just barely gone into the June archive, and that's really the only backstory there's to that. And at the time, I didn't even have the connection that Fuzz could have possibly been a villain of the story. So this was like purely coincidental, like the whole thing. All right, but August 2nd, 2022 was when I made this. Now this is something. This was something that kind of made me realize that like I'm like I'm getting good. So because like every month I keep saying that like this month's the best month for my art, and I've done that since like May. So looking at this was really good, especially when I made it because like I was getting out of one big ass line art and whatnot. But this is actually the first like non OC art of a character that I had ever done for like a while, I believe. Ever since I made that one art with that Zolt looking character, I believe, was the last time. Alright, so August 3rd was the Roxy fan art. And I actually, when I made this, I planned to also do art of Zack and Ryan, but I've decided not to do that because generally I kind of want to stop doing a lot of fan art, and considering I'm estimating that the Fiona and Cake art's going to be like really big, if I'll like really want to do that because like I actually really want to do that because like I'm actually really looking forward to September 5th. However, this is actually the second piece of art I made on the August 3rd, and this is something that I was and still am really proud of because like the posing here, like with Monsoon, like everything's like perfect, though it's a bit too straight of a line back there, but who cares? Who cares? And I will say the background of the window here is a little bleak, especially for how detailed the characters are. But the couch and whatnot is, the background's a little bleak, cause like as you're going to see in the next drawing, I got a little more, better backgrounds because I got more familiar with brushes, but this is kind of bleak. And most of the time now, when I do backgrounds, they're mostly static, like lines and stuff. So this is actually kind of a rare instance where I actually like try to put stuff in the background, and actually detail it with line art and whatnot, as you can barely see with the couch. Barely, because it's the aesthetic version I put in here, which is standard for the art that I put in the drive. But this, this was where I was like, holy hell, I'm at my freaking peak. This is amazing. So, August 4th, 2022, I'm pretty sure most people who follow me or who interact with me saw this. Because this is something that I was like really into making. Like, I genuinely loved making it. And I actually used reference pictures, reference footage. Like, gosh, I went hard on this. I'm still like happy about this. But August 5th, 2022 was the final reference sheet that I had to do, but not necessarily had to do because Art Fight was already over. But I wanted to quite really die making reference sheets, so it was a bit drawn out. But you can tell this was kind of rushed, and it was. But it's not a situation where I'm mad about that because it was kind of like so I needed to get done with reference sheets, and I didn't even have to make them in the first place. The regular art that I make of my characters is better references than this. The most interesting things you get here that aren't like standard my other art is the whole like bio stuff. Because I don't know why I didn't color the pants because they're not here and they're not colored. So it's a situation where you'd have to assume the color, and so you'd have to go to recent art that I made of Ari, which sucks because reference sheets are supposed to be thing for reference. But I'm just happy that I'm out of doing those, cause. But August 6th, 2022, the real whole lot. It's pretty fun to make, considering the whole hair aura of it, the whole hairline. It's much more prevalent. This thing that I'm about to say is much more prevalent in the OG non-aesthetic version, but I actually based it off of like images of myself, like really like taking a color. And of course, something like this I would have never streamed the process of because I've actually had to have a picture of myself. But and I made another drawing today, which was also really good. And that's something that I don't do a lot now, and I'm actually kind of happy about that because like I just like kind of taking a break from it. So the second drawing of August 6th, 2022 is the other fox drawing. This one was what I said would be the last fox art I would ever make, at least propose. Not only did that get jokingly negative reception, but this is also I believe my most liked piece of art ever. And it's just a situation where I was like, well, I think I'm going to keep drawing foxes. Holy hell. Because, like, I remember that the most liked piece of art I made up to this point was the shiny art, fan art that I ended up deleting like a dumbass. And that was months back. That was months back. So, like, seeing this blow up and, not having a freak accident where I deleted it is really cool. Still up. Won't be for long. But, August 8th, 2022, the International Cat Day art. If it'll ever load. I don't know if it'll ever load. Oh my god. Alright, so there's quite some lore with this. And eventually, at some point, this started being rushed because I saw that it was like 10 p.m. and I was like, oh my god. But it kind of worked out for the style. And, you see a callback to, Fuzz and, all that. And also the first time I drew Kate, because this is when I was quite really like, I need to draw Kate. Because this is like when Kate quite really. Dude, that was an explosion. Just the fastest. I literally. Cake and Horn are the fastest duration of time that I've developed a favorite character. I quite literally am with that. And the lore up here is that, separated by the golden brown lines, you can really tell it's the Rush. Sisters cats. Real cats. It was really cool. All in all, it's something I'm pretty proud of. Because, like, I still managed to put detail in here, even if it was eventually, somewhat rushed. And, I get that the whole, and many more cats is a bit of a scapegoat. It can be seen as one, but dude, I literally, I'm not God. I'm not. I can't do all that because there's so many famous cats. But August 9th, 2022 was the art that I made for Cosmic Cat's birthday, and this was really fun to make. But I said that like it's the funnest art I've ever made, but like it was actually kind of pretty fun to make because I was actually nervous about drawing this character because like they have so many colors on them. So I was kind of like, I'm probably going to be a little mad making this, but I actually wasn't. And that's when I was like, yeah, color's pretty good. And this is also when you see that there's a bit of an issue that I was having here with the line art, where on one end I was making normal size line art, and on another I was extremely shrinking the line art, like the teeth and also the ears. The line art is so much smaller, and it does not look good. However, other than that, this is actually really good. I'm actually really like this. All that really matters is that Cosmic liked it, and they did. So that's pretty cool. August 10th, 2022, summer, and this is really cool to make. I actually, cause like I don't think I had drawn Dimensional Soul in a while, so it was actually really cool making it. Cause like I kind of missed drawing all the adults and whatnot. Because I kind of hadn't drawn them in a while. And this was also when I was like, I need to like get out of obsessively making fan art. And so, in the course of not making fan art, that's when we get August 11th, 20. Are you joking me? Seriously? Okay. So in the course of trying to get out of fan art, then I made this, and I have a mixed opinion on this. I remember the most important piece of the backstory for it to me was that I was so nervous about putting Natasha Allegri there because I was like, but I still ended up doing it anyways, and I really don't care anymore. I I don't know why I cared so much. The redeeming part about this is this one right here. Everything else is mediocre, I could say. Cause like it'd be, cause like this is kind of something that I really want to make. But like it for what it is pretty good. And also, but the worst issue that I have with it, admittedly, is this line right here. I don't know why I decided to do that, because I could have just done it in less jolting of a color. I get it, because jolt is jolting. I don't know what comparison I'm making, but I don't know why I decided to put that color there, but I did, and it's good. And also, teeth are a bit wonky to me. And they were a bit wonky to begin with, but I just adapted to them. But now I can admit that I don't really like the teeth that much. But I did what I could do. I just wish that this tooth right here, I had, worked on it a little more. So, August 13th, 2022, I drew Sweetly's character. Oh my god, I forgot their name. Wow. But I drew this character, and this is actually something I really want to do. And I remember feeling so bad because I was going to do it, and then Volatile, who is probably like one of the like someone who I really know on Discord, but like so like they're pretty cool, but they made fan art for them, and I was kind of like, should I? Because I was nervous about it because I didn't like want to seem little like copying, but I am pretty proud of this, even though I waited longer than I probably needed to. I am pretty proud of this. It was pretty cool. And finally, I had finished the Paris art, so that's really all that matters because I wanted to make it for so long. August 14th, 2022. It is stream if it can load. Haha, stream, get it? Because I'm streaming right now, and because of that, Google Drive is loading like actual ads. This is a pretty cool one. Right here is probably the best part of the drawing to me. Like right here, it looks so great right there, and everything else also looks great. And I also kind of like what the hell happened there. But I also kind of like how I tried to like mask, the line art color by just simply, putting the gradient around it and in it, and then but not fully making it black, and it worked out pretty damn well right here. But it kind of around here, because I decided not to do it there. But yeah, it's a pretty cool drawing. It's probably not my proudest of the month, but it is really great. August 15th, 2022 is Park. If it can load in so I can give a proper review of it and backstory. Alright, well, there's not really much of a backstory here to give, unless it's just, I genuinely, it's really cool. It was really cool making it. So, that's this, review. But it does look really great. And I also started realizing that, I didn't need to make the line art extremely small right around here. It looks it's small, but it's not too small. And then right here is it's a bit wonky, but it's doable. August 16th, Sakura. This is when I really got into these ingredients, and I actually do still really like this. It is pretty cool. No, let go fast. But anyways, and so August 18th, 2022 is my first fan art for Volatile, and I'm absolutely sure months. And I really like it. It's really great. It's not the greatest, I will say that, but it is good. And I was able to get fan art out of the way, so yeah, pretty cool. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. And back. So the snazzy art. Crap, I have the mic up. Right there. So the snazzy art. This is really cool to make, I'll be honest. Like, I actually really like making it. And I know I'm going to say that a lot here, but like generally a lot of stuff this month, I just really liked making it. It wasn't perfect, but it isn't perfect, but it's still really amazing. August 20th, 2022, Monsoon. If it can load, but this I really like. Cause like I hadn't drawn Monsoon in a while, so I wanted to draw her so bad because I really adore her so much, and I absolutely think she deserves fan art. But the background is also amazing. Cause I wanted to go for the Birth of a New Day vibe, like the album, like it. Good example. Hold on, I can quite really make a comparison here, and I'm stupid. Yep. Is it still on intermission? No. Alright. Boy, I was kind of going for like a more like staggy, like, but purple blue stag like that. And I think it worked out really great. So, honestly, great art. So, August 21st, 2022, Neon Cat. This is actually the first piece of art that I streamed, and I know some of you for watching are probably here for that. And it's good, and it's pretty good. I don't know why I said that again, but I like the effect I did here with like the whole blurring thing. And but generally, the Neon Cat, actual part of it is decent. It's pretty decent. I'll say about the drawing. It's at least pretty decent, but at most it's really good. But August 22nd, 2022, Alan. If Alan can load. Alan, please load. Alright. This is another one that I'm really proud of. And the gradient honestly kind of looks like clouds. Like, this is really when I got into, like, the whole aesthetic background thing, because I was like, I can do so much with that. And also, I love how the hearts quite really look drawn onto the drawing. But, like, the shading here is amazing. Like, everything here is good, really good. I like it. Alright, August 23rd, 2022. Dumb in Love. Another piece of art that I streamed. Actually, I don't know if I streamed it. Did I stream it? Yeah, I think I streamed it. Yeah. This is one that I'm also really proud of. Everyone knows here that I say that I'm really proud of a lot of the art that I've made, but that's genuinely true. Cause like towards the end of this month, I got like really good, and I think this motivation of streaming it really helped because it made me like look and be like, I can put more effort into this. It'll look cooler, and this looks cool. I really like this. Genuinely, like really good. Still love it to this day. It has clearly been many. It's clearly been a long time. Oh, hi. But anyways, yeah. So this, I'm really proud of this one. 8/24/2022, meaning August 24th, Allie, which is the final piece of fan art I've made this month. And I actually streamed it, and the person who has this character actually tuned into streaming. It was so literally so cool. You're so pog. But yeah, I actually really liked making this, especially around the time that they tuned in because that was like really motivating. And this looks amazing still. All right, August 25th, 2022. Still doing that dumb crap again. All right, this one at worst is mediocre. I'll be super honest because the shading is great and the eye thing is good, but like it kind of feels bland. I'll be honest. Cause like it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty good, but eh. Honestly, if I had to say, I'd be like 5.5 or 6 or 7 out of 10 for this. Alright, 8/27, August 27th, 2022. Tella. This was also another one that I really liked making. And here's Twitter right here. At worst it's pretty good. Cause you could view the like Tella fur as bland, but honestly I'm pretty fine with it. It's pretty good. 8/29/2022. Ari. You can load Ari. Alright, this one. I'm mentioned this one earlier, but I love this. I really like this is pretty cool. So it's one of my favorite pieces of art this month, and so far that's been kind of a pretty constant theme with art. So I'm pretty happy about that. So, that's the Ari art. It's really good. And I also, had to, improvise the pant color and it worked out great. And the whole, the whole, little, drop shadow thing I did, I also really like that. And I don't know when I made this. I just I don't know. I did it couldn't have been today. I really like this one. This is one that's actually really cool. And it should say something when when art like this I'm starting to see a lot in here to the point where I'm saying it's pretty cool instead of it's amazing because it being amazing is a constant, at least for my yeah, that's the all the art I've made this month, and damn, I'm really proud of it. It's really bussin'. This month's been really great for me, I'll be honest. And eventually we're going to get to a point where we get to January or February actually, and then I can look at that art, and then March of 2023. I'm saying 2023. We can get to that point, and then I'll review March art, and then on and on, because my opinions can develop in a year. So I'll so I'll just be honest. I really loved this month. This month was amazing, and I just have hopes for next month because I think I want next month to be really cool. But at this rate of improvement, next month, as far as innovation in my art, may be mediocre. And also, new signature, which I haven't mentioned a lot since I drew Tella, but I have a new signature, or at least added something to it, so it's not just bland. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. And just think of how much we have to cover in here so far. Because now I can make new folder, September. And there's September right here. And you know where else September will be? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, oh, wow, that was loud. But anyway, September. So honestly, absolutely love this so much because it was really cool month. It was really innovative month, and I really liked this month. And I think that ends off the stream. So thank you for watching because this is actually a really cool stream. I know that not a lot of people were here when it was going on, but it was really cool. Looking through all the art. So what I'm going to take away from this, innovation wise, is just do what I do best in the art that I make now, and just if I can improve on that. That I know that's like a standard, but like I'm just trying to point out I still have a head on my shoulders with this. So, anyways, thank you for watching at any point. I don't care if it's while the stream's running or not. Thank you, because it means a lot to be able do this. And the November 29th stream, because I'm going to be streaming on my birthday, and I'm thinking that's going to be really cool. At least I'm hoping, because like that's just going to be a really chill day. I'm going to draw, and then I'm also going to do other stuff. I hope, and just generally, I hope to see y'all there. And also September 5th, I hope to see y'all on Twitter when I upload the Fiona and Cake art. So genuinely, thank you for being here. Because like I genuinely love doing this because I wouldn't have a chance to be able to do something like this if without having all this right here, because I'm not like